Hello gamers! Welcome back to another episode of Hubient the Loadout. In today's video we will talk about another exciting game set to launch in the last few months of this year. The Riftbreaker is the first game on our list. The Riftbreaker is an action RPG game that combines survival and base building. Your mission is to become an elite scientist or commando in a Mecha-Suit that can allow you to travel through dimensional rifts, hack and slash countless enemies. In order to survive, you need to build up your base and collect samples. Your task is to create a two-way, backward-looking rift to Earth. This is a complex invention that requires enormous amounts of energy. Simple solar collectors with a few tons of steel won't suffice. To complete this mission, you will need to create a complex network of mines, power plants, and refineries. The world will begin to see you as a threat when you expand your industry and disrupt natural order. Your defenses should be strengthened. The Riftbreaker impressively stacks a huge number of game types under one sleek roof. It will be available in PlayStation 4, Microsoft Windows, Xbox Series X and Series S, PlayStation 5, and Xbox One. Second on our list is Just Die Already. It is an old people mayhem sandbox game created by the designers of Goat Simulator. You play the role of an elderly person who has retired in a near future that doesn't have any children. Ungrateful millennials, who prefer to play video games to work, mean that there is no one to help pay for pensions. Without anyone to pay your living expenses, you will have to make do with what you have. And no other choice but to survive on your own. This game allows you to play as an old man. Grumpy, old and frail, grumbling about the world. This is the dream you didn't know you had. You've finally found something you can share with other boomers. You can be old and fragile, and it can make you break everything. You can take on dangerous tasks that you wouldn't attempt at home, and answer existential questions such as, can you launch yourself from the catapult to land on someone? Can you hold on to your head while grabbing and hitting someone with it? Just Die Already was initially released on October 15, 2021, and will be available in PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox One. Lastly, the Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 is an upcoming first-person shooter game developed by Ubisoft Toronto and published by Ubisoft. Far Cry 6 is an action-adventure first-person shooter game. Gameplay follows from previous Far Cry games, with players using makeshift weapons, vehicles, and hiring amigos, the new Fangs for Hire system, to topple the tyrannical regime. Far Cry 6 takes place on the fictional Caribbean island Yara. It is inspired by Cuba, and described as the largest Far Cry playground ever, and a tropical paradise frozen time. It is ruled over by El Presidente, a fascist dictator who has complete control of the island. Castillo is helping his son Diego, who is uncertain about his future, to follow his lead. Far Cry 6 was initially released on 6th of October, 2021. And will be available in Amazon Luna, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and Series S, Google Stadia, and Microsoft Windows. Well, that's it for now gamers. Hope you feel excited about the upcoming games that Hubient prepared for you. Be sure to subscribe to get the latest updates from this channel. I'll see you again in the next episode of the Loadout.